Gamers! Can you hear me, gamers? Because sometimes I can't hear myself. Gamers! Vidya Gamers.
Hello.
Is you game? Maybe? Possibly? Huh. So full disclosure, I'm kind of tired right now. I maybe I should have slept a little longer. But we'll see. You know, maybe it's okay. You know, maybe I don't actually need to sleep. I just convinced myself that I do. Even though I don't. What is sleep anyway? I've always wondered that, you know? What is sleep? Why sleep when you can be awake? Know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Why be a gamer when you can not be a gamer, you know what I'm saying? And, oh yeah, apologies for last week. Some shit went down in the chat. I had like a conference thingy I had to go to, and then by the end of the conference I was so tired I fell asleep, and then by the end of the sleeping I had an assignment to do, so I did that. Anyway, it was a mess. But we're back. Finally. Probably. We'll see. We'll see how long this stream goes.
That machine looks like a floating eye. I don't like it.
I like floating eye. Okay, don't think too much on what I just said. Anyway, so welcome back. I was thinking Boon doesn't like the Legion, but I want the Legion quests. You know what I'm saying? I want to do the Legion quests. So what if I dismiss Boon from being my companion?
I
As a
can't
child
wait
here.
until they
I'm
let me
harsh on the
fight.
children, but they'll be excellent legionnaires.
Let me dismiss Boon as a companion. And then I think the only companion I saw that was pro-Legion, or just like okay if I help the Legion out a little bit, was Veronica. Yeah, she didn't say anything about the Legion. Ran her into Kaisar. Martina Grosbeck. We'll try that. Let's see if I actually do want to help the Legion at all. So I gotta go into Freeside, huh? Oh, how do I leave? Oh, can I leave?
So I hear the honcho of one of them strip families up and disappeared. Poof!
Hold your tongue,
Yeah.
wastrel.
They'll
I
find
actually
his
don't know
body
if I can
someday.
leave.
The slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Uh-oh.
What a strange floating robot. Is it useful for anything?
The legionaries at Nelson were killed to a man. No survivors. Kaisar has permitted you to leave, but not with the platinum chip in your possession. Relinquish it and you may go.
Sure, that's fine. Here in
The
the
guard
chip.
in the weather station will return the chip to you when you're ready for Kaisar's mission. Otherwise, we can return to Cottonwood Cove.
Let's go back.
Very well.
You retrieve the confiscated equipment on your way out of the fort.
Awe, are you ready?
No. Okay, so you can just go back and forth. You just can't have the platinum chip with you while you do it. Which is
The
good.
legionaries at Nelson were killed to a man.
No survivors.
Wait. Name your business.
I can show you how to disarm NCR
That would be
mines.
worth knowing, especially if we can then rearm and reuse them.
Another time. I have some questions. No, that is all. Goodbye. Maybe I can help these people.
Awe, have you come to sell or trade for captures?
By captures, do you mean the slaves?
No, no, no. They haven't yet earned the right to be called slaves. Those 3 in the pen are captures, nothing more. I'm a
Nice.
slave master, so I know what I'm talking about. Back at the fort, I'd have those 3 half-broken and well on their way. But this is just a holding area, so all I do is assess their fitness and decide whether to send them on.
It doesn't bother you enslaving people?
Why would it bother me to enslave these wretches? They have no purpose, no creed, no honor. They live in pitiful squalor, undisciplined, intemperate. To enslave them is to save them, to give them purpose and virtue. Honestas industria prudentia. Even the virtues of slaves are beyond the desolate on this side of the river.
How much would it cost to buy these 3? Did the Legion set up a camp on this side of the river?
It was easy. The Colorado was narrow here, and when the profligates abandoned Searchlight, there was no one to guard the crossing. It's just a small outpost, but we keep busy. Raiding parties go out, new captures come in.
How did you join Khazar's Legion?
I have Blackfoot in me, the first tribe that Caesar ever led in battle, the tribe
Blackfoot,
that
huh?
formed the Legion. If not for him, we'd still be living in tents or shacks, scavenging for food like animals, if we were alive at all.
I guess all of this happened in one lifetime because it was... So the Legion is very, very new, but they've spread like wildfire. Yeah, it all happened in one lifetime because Khazar is the mastermind behind it all. Who is Cursor Lucullus?
The best cursor in the Legion. You'll reach Fortification Hill without incident, that's for sure. Wait until you see the encampment, how massive it is, and a personal audience with mighty Khazar. Glorious.
How much would it cost to buy the 3 captures?
It's a weak bunch, to be honest. I'd rather have extra currency to buy supplies or better captures off traders. There's a boy, too old to be trained as a legionary. Normally they would have to die, but he's too frail to make trouble. The old woman's dried up, but she could keep house or do gardening if she can learn to keep her mouth shut. The girl's the only one of real value, young enough to breed, not hideous to look at. What's your offer for the lot?
Any fool can see the girl has all the symptoms of Pastar hypomaniac. Yes, I know what that is.
Pustula? What? Is that contagious? That doesn't sound good at all.
I'll give you 150 caps for the lot.
Seems I'm fortunate to get that much for them, given the circumstances. Here, this is the key to their collars. You want to take those off before you go far. Trust me.
Goodbye.
True to Caesar.
Okay. This is what I wanted. I wanted to talk to people. There we go. Cool.
When will we be free?
I paid for the 3 of you. You are free to go.
Thank you. I don't think we'll ever be able to repay you, but we'll do our best one day, once I found a place to settle.
You can repay me right now.
Thank you. We never would have escaped without your help.
Thank you so much for freeing me.
And now that I've done my good deed of the day, it's time to kill them. Alright.
Mind your weapon.
Oh, I actually did hit him. Alright, alright. I'm joking. I'm not going to do that. Alright.
True to Caesar.
True to Caesar.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
What's wrong with me? I didn't do anything.
Hold your tongue, wastrel.
Okay, so I got some quests. I'm just gonna go do them. I feel like that's the main quest for New Vegas. I don't know if I want to do New Vegas yet, or the main quest yet. Personally, I think the boomers are gonna fuck everyone. It's just like there's no point. Like they have air power now at this point. You know, they have air power. They have aerial superiority. Boon's up there somewhere. But I'm gonna try and exchange Boon for Veronica, honestly. So I don't know how the companion system works. If you dismiss a companion, do they just like sit somewhere and wait for you to do something? Because if that's how it works, perfect.
I've
Follow
got
me.
your back.
Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. So So what we're gonna do... Actually, hold on, Boon. What's in
Fine
your
by me.
inventory? Okay, you got a bunch of stuff to sell. The shell. Nice. I'm going to take you maybe to the gun runners. Or the strict north gate. Yes, the gun runners over here. Yeah, and then we're gonna just go sell our shit to the gun runners.
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
Hey there.
Rancher. Need anything? Let me see your wares. What you got? NCR money? I love money. I don't love the NCR though. For real, for real. Amen, brother.
Thanks.
Okay. Alright, goodbye. So what I'm gonna do... I'm probably gonna wait till I have like higher barter though. 552. Let me see what you got in there. Got nothing.
Fine by me.
So I need... Rad suit, you keep it. Carbine, Sea Finder. I don't know why I picked this up. Golden gloves. I honestly am never gonna use this. Laser plus, marksman carbine. Fuck yeah. Trooper armor. What did I just pick up? Marksman carbine? No. Back gun. Okay, and then we're gonna sell all that. Very slowly. Empty Nuka-Cola bottle. I might as well just sell it. Welcome, courier. Companion dismissal terminal?
Welcome, sir or madam.
Do you need something? Let me show me what you got. Sell the knives. I don't need knives. Who needs knives anyway? It couldn't be me, for real, for real. Aw, man, brother. Guns plus 15. Huh. Or sorry, plus 10 and repair plus 5. Should I keep this, actually? Now I think about it. Nah, it's too gimmicky. I don't want to... fuck it. I'm good. Too gimmicky. I'm not gonna even remember I have it on. Dirty water. I can make a joke about this. I'm not going to, though. Because I'm a saint. I'm a good Christian boy. I would never. I would never joke about something so crude. Position, trail mix. So basically my plan is that I just want to... Is there anything here I want to sell? Alright, actually let me get through this and then I'll explain what I'm doing. Empty Nuka-Cola bottle. Yes. Leather belt. Apparently I need this for crafting materials, actually, now I think about it. Scrap electronic surgical tubing. I do need that. Varmint run. Sorry. No, except. And then that's it. So I could buy something. Oh, they're not going to have... Yeah, they're not going to have what I'm looking for, actually. So I should go talk to the people in the Silver Rush. Yeah. Reinforced MK. Ooh. 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 It weighs a lot, though. Huh. It weighs the same. What? Oh, damn. That's so much better. Show. That's crazy. Okay. First recon beret with the extra perception and crit chance. Is there anything else here I want? Maybe? Not really. Recon armor. Trooper metal helmet reinforced. W. It actually looks sick, by the way. Legion armor. I don't need the Legion armor. Combat helmet reinforced. So this isn't bad, but is it worth the perception and crit chance? I don't really think so. This though, I think this is worth it. And then I'll use one to repair the other. Mark II. So 20 versus 17, 12 versus 11. I think this is worth it. Yeah. Okay. Boomer fight suits. I just can't get over that. They're called boomers, man. Alright, I'll take this. Oh yeah, there's all these chickens. And all these weapons that varmint. They have the varmint rifle. The best weapon in the game. Sleepy time. Wait, what? Oh, it's silent. Okay, that's why it's called the sleepy time. Gotcha. Alright, understandable. Alright, I might go to the Silver Rush. Alright, goodbye. Yeah, I'm just gonna wear the... Ooh. Oh, shit. Look at that. Damn. Hold up. What did I used to look like? Oh, nah. Goopy. Ew, gross. Now that's a sense of style. Look at that. Damn. Okay. I think I can repair it. Ooh, all the way to max, bro? Guys, I'm cooking, bro. I'm cooking. What can I say? I'm cooking. I'm cooking, bro.
Need a bodyguard?
I don't need a bodyguard. You need a bodyguard, bitch. Am I right? Uh-huh.
Cut it out, will ya? Whoa! Done and done.
Wait, so where's the...
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
I like that they're paying me. I actually like the king. I'm not gonna lie. He's actually surprisingly respectable. I say that every time, but it's just so surprising. I have to keep saying
It
it.
can be bought. It can be found at...
Making rounds. Unfortunately, I can't buy weapons from people. The only people that I can buy weapons are from these fucking Silver Rush peoples. Alright.
Welcome back.
Let me see what you got. So, in terms of what I currently have, you can take the knife, actually, and also the wasteland outfit. Generally, I'm not a huge fan of running around with the huge flames. Apparently, it even deals less damage than what I'm wearing right now. I can buy an RCW. I feel like I have an RCW, though. So I don't need to buy it. Spurtle Wood, 9700. Smitty Special. Recharger Rifle. Yo. Okay. Not bad. I might actually take this. Oh, I feel like I'll find it somewhere. It's not a unique. I think I'll find it somewhere. Tri-beam laser rifle. Apparently this deals much more than what I currently have. 155, 202. 41 versus... Oh, it's like a... It's like a shotgun, isn't it? And uses 3 MF cells per shot. What about this one? This is 20k. The Smitty Special. It's a big weapon, though. Damage is lower, but the DPS is much higher. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's like a Gatling gun, but a laser Gatling gun. Okay, we'll try the tri-beam laser.
Hello?
Let's get out of here. You can mod this? Hold up. Hold on.
Welcome back.
Where are your mods? Okay, I'm just trying to charge back bulk. I might as well. Fuck it. Flamer, plasma defender, missile. Oh, or laser rifle, laser pistol, missile launch. Shit, you don't have it. Okay. Tri-beam laser rifle. Come on. You got the plasma pistol one and the plasma defender one. Laser rifle beam splitter. Laser rifle pistol optics. Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, you need like specific the tri-beam LR. Yeah.
Welcome back.
LR means laser rifle, doesn't it? Just making that connection right now. Damn. Alright, I guess I'm mod hunting, bro.
Hey.
Shit. Maybe Mick has it. The Kings. I love the Kings, bro.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The atomic wrangler. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Where was
We've
Mick and
got
Ralph's?
stuff we're-
I forgot. Old Mormon, Freeside is over there, the Ruined Store.
Not even
Oh,
allowed
it's on
to
this
sell
side.
people. Only at
We got things we're not even allowed to sell people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Aha!
Doesn't pack quite a punch. That's why I don't like the laser weapons so much. They don't feel like they pack quite a punch.
Looking for a fix, man?
Goodbye.
Is there anything more beautiful than a beautiful busty Brahmin riding a caravaneer off into the sunset? Oh wait, I don't think that came out right.
What is wrong with your face, ma'am? Okay.
Thanks for everything you've done.
I heard about some things you've done around town. Nice to know some.
I like to browse your special
Really
inventory.
means a lot.
How's it going, friend?
What you got? Damn. Whole lot of nothing. Nothing I want for sure. Goodbye. Ooh, speaking of. So... Microfusion. Overcharge. Recycling the microfusion cells. I can max charge these. I don't... I like the extra ammo, I feel like. Overall. But, you know, that's okay. Homemade stim packs. I need empty syringes, though. Okay, and they give you -1 perception. That sucks. Shit, I can make this? That's hilarious. Not that I wanted to, but... Let me see what you got.
Like I always say.
Yeah, anything interesting here? Embrace the Mantis King. Yeah. Grenade machine gun. Actually kind of sick. Little devil. Tiring. Yeah, there's nothing really here. I can take all your casing, but it's okay. Yeah, you don't really have anything I want. I'm not gonna lie.
Good day.
Okay, so gonna go to the strip. So it's gotta be somewhere I can just like teleport to. Novak isn't a bad place. Lake Las Vegas. Where's the 188? I forgot. The 188 trading post? Yeah, it's right here. So I think I'm going to take on Veronica for the duration of these quests, just so I don't have to...
monorail back to work.
Just so I don't have to... Yeah. I think she's okay with the Legion, I think. We'll see.
I'll sit tight.
Speaking of, actually...
Fine by me.
Can you just give me... all this? You can keep the trooper armor and stuff, it's fine.
Couldn't get enough of talking to me the first time, huh?
I like you. I'm ready to
Good.
travel.
I'd hoped you'd come around. Shall we? Aw, you're...
Can I have one follower?
Pisses me off that Legion slavers can just operate on NCR turf like that. If we hadn't caught up to them, they'd probably have a clear path to the river. No one to stop them. There should be patrols, checkpoints. We got greedy, overstretched. Now our own territory is insecure.
How do you feel about Manny?
He was a good spotter.
Weren't you also friends?
Yeah, we were.
Not anymore?
When Carla went missing, he was the first person I told. He tried to hide it, but I could tell right away. He was glad.
I have another question. What's the best way for me to use your skill?
Give me a rifle and a clear line of sight, and I'll start picking them off before they've even seen me. Didn't have much hand-to-hand training, so our chances are better if you keep the enemy out of my face. I'm trained as a spotter, too. If you're looking through a scope, I can find your targets for you.
Another question. Ever take that beret off? I mean, he has it off right now. Tell me about your wife.
I met Carla while I was at the Strip on leave. She talked a lot. Suited me fine. I never know what to say. And listening to her, it could make you forget. She stuck out pretty much everywhere we went. Like she was from a different time. A better time. I never met anyone like her.
Let's talk about someone else. I think we should part ways for now, Boon.
If that's what you think.
I do. We'll meet up at the Lucky 38. Oh, okay, I can send them to the Lucky 38.
I'll make my way there.
Boon has gone to the Lucky 38. Boon has lost the trained rifleman perk. You lost Boon's trained rifleman perk. Oh, what was that? I've been playing this whole game without knowing this. Whatever. We'll check it out later. Whatever. It's fine. All right. So he got sent to the Lucky 38.
Couldn't get
and we'll
enough
talk
of
to
talking to
Veronica. I'm ready to travel. Let's go.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
I'm just uncomfortable now that I know you've had some training.
I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Veronica's giving you the Scribe Assistant perk. Okay, let me see this. Scribe Assistant. While Veronica is a companion, the player can craft workbench items through Really? Yo? Based? Okay. Talk to
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
Let's talk about your tactics.
Am I punching too much? I get carried away.
That's funny. She's... Let's talk about... Enough about tactics. Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
How can I best use your skills?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Ah, shit, she has a completely different build. Okay. I don't have any melee. Okay. Okay, alright. Anything else?
Yeah. I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something? Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices. Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two.
Can you help me craft something? Perfect. So I don't need a workbench, I can just talk to her. That's not bad. I still feel like Boon is better, but yeah. You know. Can't complain, can't complain. Damn, maybe I shouldn't have sold all that shit though. No, cancel. Exit. Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject.
What are your goals?
I want a dress.
A dress?
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
That's your goal? You want a nice dress?
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Guys, is this bait? Guys, is the entire point of this companion just like bait? like she's a romantic interest and she's like bait for lonely gamers? Is this the point of this okay. Tell me about something about it. Because if she is, fuck yeah, alright. Tell me something about you.
Can I make it up?
Do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time.
Tell me something else about you. Ever been in love?
Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
What happened?
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
Oh, I see. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Alright, never mind. She's not bait. Never mind. You didn't go with her.
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
Tell me something else. Are you well respected among the other members of the Brotherhood? I'm pretty sure she's not.
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah. That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes.
Let me ask. Is there someplace you wanted me to take you?
Nowhere specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at
Not
work.
the Brotherhood. I want to discuss other things. Let's trade
You're making me
equipment.
carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Why do you have sugar bomb? What do you... I guess she's just eating them. I mean, if you want, you can just keep eating them. It's fine. You can take that, the pistol, the carbine. I actually don't need the Q35 anymore. Oh, it's got bonus crit. That's the bonus. See what I did there? Of using the modulator. Okay, I think it's... I should keep it. Yeah, I'll keep it. Won't use it though. Well, you can keep... Oh, you can take my spiked knuckles, I guess. Biker goggles and the surgeon outfit. Why do I have a surgeon outfit? Oh, for the extra medicine? Okay. Yeah, I guess that's not bad. Okay, she's gonna look weird now. Not that weird, alright. Goodbye. Distance back up, talk to, Stimpak. Be aggressive? No, it's fine. Okay, so I might... I remember picking up a melee weapon somewhere. Okay, so if there's unique weapons, you should probably just... You shouldn't even sell them, you should just keep them. Because there's gonna be someone that actually uses them. At some point. Hold on, I don't know why I'm picking up all this stuff. Why do I have too many, multiple of these? Ooh, the RCW. I might be able to mod this at this point. Charger pistol. Weathered 10mm. Okay, use one to rad suit. Use one to repair the other, I guess. I'm probably just gonna sell the +5, it's fine. Oh yeah, the toaster. I'm gonna give the toaster bonus damage versus robots and power armor. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna give her the toaster. Not like I'm gonna use it at all. Ramen skin outfit, extra intelligence, agility, endurance. I don't think I need it.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
I guess I could give you something. I could give you a dress, I guess. I'll give you the toaster. Let's see. Oh yeah, she's using the toaster now. Fuck yeah.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Advanced radiation suit. I'm just gonna take that. I'm not gonna lie. I should just put these away. Marksman carbine. Yeah, I should just put these away somewhere. Not like I'm gonna use them. So repair. 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 Where's the RCW? I can mod the RCW with this. And focus optics I don't have. Custom action. Ooh, longer barrel. There we go. Okay. Advanced radiation suit. Why am I wearing this? Okay. Great. I don't want to wear this. And the beret.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
No, it's an advanced radiation suit. Please carry that around for me. Thank you. Oh my god, I keep picking up stuff. So the rest of this, just stick it in there. I don't need anything else. Maybe the recharger pistol. That's it. Yeah, maybe the recharger pistol. Otherwise, I'm chilling. I'll try and find her a dress then if she wants one. Oh, BB gun. Sure, I'll take it, I guess. Oh, pack of cigarettes. On God, I'd never even explored this area. Apparently, you're just safe in here. On Gorsh, pre-war relaxed wear. So can you actually get her address? That'd be funny.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Okay, maybe she'll like the...
You're making me carry the
relaxed
heavy
wear.
stuff, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Alright, casual wear, relaxed wear. Does she actually like it?
Shouldn't have. It's just my taste. Thank you.
Yeah, you can. Okay, alright. I'm never gonna use that, but you know, if you like it, fuck it. Alright, find Martina Grosbeck. I think she's all the way back in Freeside. Let's go to the strip first, though. Oh yeah, she's that way. The NCR. Hey Vic.
Doesn't look like you've brought back the... Why don't you mosey on back to wherever it is you left Benny cooling off? Come back when you got it.
Okay. He's got nothing to say. Well, hold on.
Where to, partner?
So why is Victor telling you where you want to go? Is it because, like...
High roller, sweet.
For whatever reason... Oh yeah, I just sold my shit to him. Is it because for whatever reason they couldn't get it to work? Speech. Blah. Take my dirty water. Sus. Sorry. And my cigarettes. Cool. That should be... no, except... Give her the sexy sleepwear. I don't know if she'll like it. Pack of 6. If I find one somewhere, I'll give it to her. What was I doing here? I just wanted to sleep. Yeah. I'm tired, bro. For real, for real. All my homies tired. So yeah, the reason I'm doing this... Yeah, they couldn't get the elevator.
Where to, partner?
That's why they got Victor to do it? Or is this supposed to show that Victor, even though I am allowed to walk through the Lucky 38,
Casino floor.
Victor is keeping an eye on me and what I'm doing. Maybe that's the point.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet?
I bugged the tower for
We
you.
haven't received any information yet from the bug. Please report back when you found a way into House's network.
So, I forgot that was a quest. Anyway.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What? You again?
I have some questions. Tommy Torini at the Tops is hiring entertainers. I could put in a word
Yeah?
for you.
Hey, you're all right. Tell him I'll do it for 100 a night. No, 50. No, 20. 10. Just don't rob me, I'll do it.
Don't sell yourself short. You're worth a lot more than that.
Whoa, geez, what was I thinking? You're right. I had to go in there with a cool head, tell them how much I'm really worth.
Three entertainers. So I know that like the main quest is happening, but I feel like I need a little bit more context onto what's going on in New Vegas before I really make a decision. I think it's probably best for me if I do that. So that's why I'm probably going to be doing whatever quests I can until I feel satisfied. At some point I'll probably just decide to do it anyway, but you know.
Goodbye.
K1.
Uh-huh. Who would have thought a place like this would exist?
Before I start making wild assumptions and decisions. In here, huh? The gift shop.
Hi, I'm Sarah Weintraub. Welcome to the finest vault hotel in the whole world.
I'm looking for Carlitos. Do you know him?
Carlitos, huh? Yeah, I do. Try the diner. But don't start any trouble, you hear?
What is this? What vault is this? 21.
Good to see you again.
Okay, a vault in in Vegas, huh? What kind of things do you sell in this gift shop?
I have all sorts of things. Vault souvenirs, vault wares, vault machines, vault mementos, and vault suits. And, well, lots of other vault things, too.
I guess everyone in this world is... Mostly everyone is coming from a vault at this point, so... Vault gear, swell. Can you show me what you got?
Okay, I got these great lunch boxes. They're super. What else? Oh, look at these toasters. You like toast, right? If they're crunchy, even better. What about a vintage Vault-Tec toy car? Or...
Sarah, stop right there. Do you actually have any vault gear?
Okay, I do, but who wants a lame sensor module or a nitrogen canister anyway? All the popular stuff has been sold, especially the vault suits. I need to find more because people buy them like hotcakes. Leather suits are good times. Thinking about that just blows my top.
You know, leather is my specialty. Unzip it, heat it, and rub a shine into it.
Really? Well, I don't even know what to say to that.
Just don't say, here now. Am I stupid? I don't know what's going on. Don't want to get all the patrons all riled up, do we?
Ha ha ha. Okay, why don't you help me out? And in the meantime, I'll think about where to take advantage of your skills.
Shame that you can't fix boomer suits. They're very similar to vault suits.
Hey, who says I can't fix that? You bring me those boom suits too, okay?
Count on it.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You are too much. Good to see you again.
Fuck, I sold those. Who did I sell them to? Sell them to the gunrunners. Yeah, I sold them to the gunrunners. Okay. Let me see what you got. Nice. Absolutely nothing. Genuinely nothing. It's astounding how much... sensor modules are pretty nice. It's astounding how much of nothing you have. It's actually crazy. You got a jumpsuit though, Whiskey. A whole lot of nothing.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Change of voice actor? I would like to hear again about the items you sell
I
here.
have all sorts of things. Vault souvenirs, vault wares, vault machines, vault mementos, and vault suits. And, well, lots of other vault things, too.
Do you still need more vault stuff?
If you could bring me vault suits, I would so make it worth your while. I mean, really. But it has to be good leather, okay?
Right,
Good to see you again.
A vault hotel? Was it like this before the war?
No, silly. Of course it wasn't always a hotel. I grew up in it. I love it. My favorite place in the world. Not that I know much of the world. I never left this place, come to think of it. But it is the most special vault ever.
What's so special about this vault?
My vault is pure New Vegas. Everyone has a chance, and Lady Luck smiles if you play your odds right. Okay, it was like that before we had to leave. Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments and fights got solved through gambling. I'll give you a quick tour of my home. Oh yeah, if you like.
Sure, I would like that.
Radio, Daddy-O. Let's do it. All right, please follow me. We'll head into the vault right away.
Vault tech. Hard work is happy work. So I can steal
This
stuff, but I
bunker
don't.
protects the entrance to the vault.
Oh.
Solid stone outside and thick steel on the inside. Hey.
Voice actor keeps changing. I don't think they really optimize this NPC very well. But it's okay. Not a big deal. Oh, okay, I guess we're going this way. No access.
Hey.
W-Riz. But I'm accessing it anyway. That's cool. See, like, as a courier, we've probably never actually been in a vault.
Above us, there's a control center for this level of the vault's life support systems, electric grid, radioactive shields, and all that jazz. Don't get lost. My vault has many corridors and rooms, although it is no longer symmetrical after Mr. House threw us out.
What do you mean by that?
Who would have thought a place like this would exist?
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Accessible.
What's
You
up?
turned
Who would
around?
have thought a place like this would exist?
Oh, they just let everyone in here.
Around here already.
Not when I'm having the time of my life.
Is Veronica talking to the people now? Is that in her AI? Is that, like, actually, she actually
This
does
is the
that?
main game
That's funny.
hall. Here we settled the big disputes among the vault's levels. Chosen representatives gambled against each other here.
The dealer
winner
must draw
earned the right to
16 and
settle the
stand
dispute
on all
as wished by the
17s.
collective.
Who would have thought a place like this
We
would
used to have
exist?
such parties in this diner. A bitch to clean later, but well worth it.
So real.
Come on.
Can I take the
Time to get
sarsaparillas?
lucky.
No. Never mind.
Morning. Hey.
This is morning to me and Veronica. Alright, this is so glitchy. Holy shit, the tours are so glitchy. I gotta walk in front of her so that she doesn't get stuck.
This hall leads to our guest rooms. You can use the first room on our left, but no snooping next door. That's my room. Always was.
I'm going to snoop. I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. I'm gonna snoop.
Down there is the game room. Each side of the vault had one, but the other is filled with concrete now. Okay, that wraps it up. I'll see you soon.
More?
Good to see you again.
I'd like to ask you some questions about 21. Are you the owner of this hotel and shop?
Well, it is my vault, all right. I mean, yeah. That is, no. I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
So it is the same voice actor, it's just that she's putting on a different voice for this character. Okay, that makes sense. That's why it sounds like a different voice actor. What does Mr. House have to do with Vault 21?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete. I almost went ape. So we convinced him. Okay, Sheldon and I, right? We convinced him to leave the top level mostly intact.
Oh, I see. So, Mr. House... But why would he do that? There must have been something down there that he wanted to keep hidden. Maybe the vault was connected to the tower. To the Lucky 38 somehow. Why did he fill the vault with concrete?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't want anybody sneaking around down there. My vault runs deep and wide. It's filled with corridors and rooms that go far. What gives him the right to screw us with the royal shaft anyway? So he saved New Vegas. Woohoo! Now scram and let us go on with our lives. Sheesh.
I would like to know other things about you in this hotel. You run this place then?
Yeah, and you gotta dig what I did with it. Looking as good as it should? Almost.
Do you miss the old days?
It was bustling with activity. We all knew each other so well. You see, the vault kept us all even. It's all symmetry and windows down there. We solved any quarrels through gambling. Lady Luck cast no eyeballs, you know? So, nobody shafted anyone else. Yeah, I miss those days.
It's funny, like, the people that would have gone into this vault would have been the casino owners, people who lived in Vegas. Basically, like, a bunch of rich dudes and rich women. Rich families. And the way they solved disputes here was through gambling. And then the way that they gambled. And that, and you have multiple generations that have gambling ingrained into their, subconscious? Yeah, into their, like, modern life. And then they come out of the vault, and is it no wonder that those same people are the ones that set up the New Vegas Strip with all these gambling casinos. Kind of makes sense if you think about it. You know Doc Mitchell?
Mitch? You mean Molebutt? I hadn't thought about that name in a long time. I was just a child and he had a big mole in his rear bumper. You understand, kids and all that. Everyone knows about each other in a vault. There's no other way. I hope Mitch is doing well.
Oh shit, okay, so that's a nice connection. So Mitchell's from Vault 21, huh? But he came all the ways away. He left? Do you miss the old days in the vault?
Yeah, I miss those days.
Do you get a lot of business here?
Sure, the place is packed. Usually. We get loads of NCR cubes these days. A stray Brahmin Baron once in a while, and recently circled couples shining big rocks on their fingers.
I have some other questions. Let me ask you some questions about the vault. You said Vault 21 wasn't always a hotel.
No, silly. Of course it wasn't always a hotel.
What does Mr. House have to do with Vault 21?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete.
I have some other questions. There's some things I wanted to know about you.
I see. Okay, your move.
What did you say about not being the owner of the hotel and shop? You have never actually left this place.
Sure I have. I made the scene in the Strip. It's just that I really like it here. Vault 21 is a kick.
Fuck. I'm not there yet. Alright, hold on. Hold on. I can be there though. I have some more questions about Vault 21. Goodbye. Hold up. I'm not there yet, but I can be. Where's the perception? Boost my perception, tobacco troop. Did that work, by the way? It did.
Good to see you again.
Sarah, there's something else behind all this, right?
Okay, you're right. I hate going outside. It's almost impossible for me to step out of here. Still, I love my vault. It's my pad.
Great, that was worth it. There's some other questions about 21. What did you say about not being the owner of the hotel and shop?
I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House. Good to see you again.
I'd like a room.
All right, we have an available room for you. That'll be just 20 caps.
Can I get a special price? I plan on staying here often. Can I get a special price for a special client?
Well, sure. You seem pretty special, but that'll be our secret, okay?
You go 10.
Go all the way down to the vault's main game room. Take the hallway to your left, and then the first room on the left-hand side. Enjoy your stay.
It's really cheap, surprisingly. What's around here? 21 guest terminal. Services. Dinner menu? Ooh, breakfast sugar bombs. Give your youngins an early boost. Real... Oh, is this sugar bomb supposed to be cereal? Can't believe cereal or breakfast has basically become like... You literally just eat candy for breakfast. It's just so stupid. Anyway, 2 real corn flour pancakes. Makes a good Manfrotto cow. Would make Monfanto Co. proud. Savory iguana sausages. No, we only cook the female iguanas. What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? Why only female? What's wrong with the man? What does this mean? I don't think I understand. Lunch. Mesquite flavored Cazador wings. Let's go. Applesauce gecko stew. So good you'll crawl up the wall. Creamy mac and cheese. Your wife will stop asking for clam chowder. What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? Am I missing something? What does this mean? Anyway, dinner. Brahmin sirloin on blue bighorn cheese. Even Gandhi could not sit this one out. This is the final episode of Fallout New Vegas. I'm never going to play this game again. Yum yum deviled eggs and pork and beans go out tonight with a bang. Grilled mantis claw on pinion nuts. All meals are served from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Has he been too long in the Gomorrah? Okay. Gift catalog. Well, 21's gift catalog. Suits. Real leather with a real attitude. Toasters. Crunch of yesterday and today's bread. I haven't really seen bread, but there probably is bread. Bread is like really easy to make. Okay, I say that like just like if you just wanted to make like a random loaf of bread, it's pretty easy to make. If you wanted to make like a good loaf of bread, it's a little difficult. There's a reason there's bakers. Pre-war books. Pleasure of owning what you can't understand. Oh, I was always under the impression that people could read the pre-war books, but I guess actually that's a good point. Yeah, it's been like maybe like 200 years since, so you might not be able to read them. Like the vernacular will be completely different now. You know, it's crazy to think the English that we speak today is like not completely different to the English we spoke 500 years ago, but it's pretty different. Like if you plopped someone from like the 1500s and you plop them in somewhere around today, you would not be you would not be able to understand what they were saying. You could probably pick out a couple words, but it's like almost like they're speaking a different language, just with some borrowed words. It's like hearing someone speak French or Spanish, you know, as an English speaker. You don't really understand what they're saying, but you can recognize some words that they're saying. Vault 21 card deck stacked with 200 years of good luck. And even the pronunciation was just different back then. Like, the pronunciation and everything was just completely different back then. I learned recently the reason that the word night has a K in it is because once upon a time, we used to pronounce the K in night. So it used to be like knight. It was actually pronounced differently, I think, but like, just for... I'm not an expert, so just... It was something like knight or knate. Something like that. We used to pronounce it like knate or knight. Something like that. So, but that's so weird in today's English to say that, like, Father, I want to be a knight. It's just so weird. Even that accent was just completely different, like 500 years ago. Imagine saying that to your dad. When I grow up, I want to be a knight. Or knate. I actually don't know. It's knate or knight, I don't know. But nowadays, you just say knight, and people just know what you mean. Yeah, English is kind of a mess if you think about it. It's because languages were never built to have rules. They're just like, they just evolve as the people say it. Vault 21 card deck stacked with 200 years of good luck. Sensor modules, see them coming a mile away. Oh, okay. Vault 21 pool sets. That's like the Minnesota Fats. Nitrogen canisters, laugh it all out. Pre-board toy cars, toys, yes, but these still run. Be among the elite of your few to possess a piece of the past in your bright future. Interesting that they have like gift shops. At this point, we're like, you know, walking around the Mojave is kind of dangerous, you know, convenience. I guess people were always like that, huh? Courtesy intercom wake-up call. That's funny. Laundry facilities, guided tours, strip-style poker lesson. Okay, as in like the Vegas trip. Gotcha. Room service, network access. Sorry, I don't know. Okay. Services. Back. History of Vault 21. Vault 21, a paradise of equality. Vault 21 has a story unlike any other nuclear fallout shelter. You are about to learn why. Let me try to say this in Sarah's voice. It is common knowledge that some vaults were built and organized with motives that went beyond their function as safeguards of our last great hope, the hope that humanity would survive even the worst catastrophe imaginable. I can't believe I don't know how to pronounce this. Anyway, sorry, I'm sleepy. Vault 21 was one of these experimental vaults. In the spirit of Las Vegas, our vault was built and organized around gambling. Everything you will see here follows the idea that humans can coexist and organize their lives based on the principle that skill is the only factor that should tip the blind balance held by Lady Luck. We embody the perfect equilibrium between self-reliance and social equality. Each level of Vault 21 was symmetrical and transparent. Each room looked exactly like the next, and every gambling place was built in plain sight so that no person would have advantage over another. Thanks to this, quarrels in our society were solved from an equal starting ground, the best one, just like your American dream promised so long ago. Just like our American, sorry. After 200 years of living in harmony, we finally awoke to the nature of the outside world when Mr. House, in his able wisdom, resurrected our lost city as New Vegas, opening to a new world. 7 years ago, Mr. House rebuilt and organized the greatest city of New Vegas. Vault 21 rests in the middle of the strip, and it was inevitable that it would become part of the city's bright future. Mr. House contacted our community and offered us to participate in the resurgence of New Vegas. Most Vault 21 dwellers refused the offer. Life was comfortable, safe, and fruitful. We had grown so accustomed to the benefits of our isolated society that we could not conceive of leaving it behind for an unknown future, teetering on a precarious balance. Still, there were some among us who disagreed with the prevailing wisdom. They challenged on Mr. House's behalf each of the vault levels. Each of the vault levels representatives that supported continuing our isolation. According to the custom, a game would be set up where the winner would decide the course of the community's future. A game of blackjack was scheduled and held on this very level of Vault 21. After many hours of grueling struggle, Mr. House's supporters won in an extremely risky and fateful gambit. They decided to open up the doors to the outside world. Very cool, very interesting. The rest upheld our system and remained true to the promise to abide by the victor's decision after almost 200 years within Vault 21's halls. We released the seals of the ancient doors. We opened up to a new world, a tribute to Mr. House. Mr. House, with the help of the families, had transformed and the mostly unharmed ruins of Las Vegas into a paradise. It resembled the city that we remembered thanks to the stories and the items our forefathers told and secured in Vault 21 after the cataclysm. We were awestruck and cautious at once. Slowly we left the confines of the vault and settled within New Vegas, aiding in its reconstruction. Vault 21, a giant complex of functioning machinery, became the great source of materials with which to rebuild New Vegas. Mr. House stripped the vault and filled its empty husk with concrete, only leaving behind part of the vault's top level. This section is where you now find the hospice, and where the warmth of our ancient home remains alive for all to enjoy. We have come to recognize the wisdom of Mr. House in forging a new, brighter future for all generations of New Vegas inhabitants. Without his leadership, the barren wasteland would have remained uncivilized, savage, and brutal for all time. Press X to doubt. I don't think so. I mean, the NCR was already kind of changing that. And also the Legion, to be fair. We sincerely hope that you join us in celebrating the glory of New Vegas and the memory of Vault 21's legacy. Mail messaging. Messages. Unregistered user. Network access denied. Pay up and try again. Thank you. Sent. Keeping you in touch. Back. Oh. Interesting. So I think... Ooh, you turn off the lights. Yo. Oh, that light. Okay, I can turn off that light in the middle there. Interesting. Dark mode. I enjoy dark mode. Interesting. So I can pick this, but can I though? Realistically? Maybe. I'm kind of interested. I do, maybe. Locksmith. Alright, let's do it. Fuck it. Close the door. Don't let anyone know I'm in here. 4 attempts. Okay. Yeah, there's one there. There's one there. Okay, there's one there. I would have caught that. Okay, so 4-letter word. Become? Okay. Once you get rid of the duds, it's so easy to do it. Sarah Waintraub's mail. Messages. New message from Sheldon Waintraub. Hey little sis, how you holding up? I miss you so much, Sarah. This place makes me want to run back to our home. Honestly, I don't think the country accent is doing it for this guy. Hey little sis, how you holding up? I miss you so much, Sarah. This place makes me want to run back to our home every single day. I just had to write so that I could feel a little bit warmer. The warehouse is cold. Air weighs on me as heavily as the concrete that Mr. House has dumped in our vault. Damned be his soul. Yeah, I imagine that you did not expect that outburst from your cool bro, but I am reaching the end of the corridor here. Emptiness is my muse. Doubt is my only mistress. Jesus, so these guys should be writers. Everything that once inspired my art slowly he is an artist, never mind. Slowly drifts back into nothingness. Into the that's actually so consistent, that's crazy. That's actually a nice little detail, huh? Slowly drifts back into nothingness, into an unfathomable void where neither I find light nor its radiance searches for the spring of my soul. Bah! Don't I sound pathetic? I do not wish to worry you, little sis. I just wish that I could be there with you right now, perhaps once I find my strength again. Once I finish the latest suggestion for Mr. House. Suggestion. So he's working for Mr. House at some warehouse somewhere. Mr. House? Warehouse? Coincidence? I'll venture into this trip and visit you. My thoughts with you are with you, hot-headed roadster. Our influential friends. Dear Mrs. Waintraub, this is Charlene Tan, writing to say thank you for the greatest experience we had at your hotel. I can't wait to tell my inner circle. As you recall, my husband Biff is a very respected and influential man in our wealthy community. So she's trying to impress the wealthy. I mean, what else are you gonna do? That makes sense. Miss Shot, Ingrid Danger, and Lady Buffton will soon come for tea to your estate, and I will direct them your way. They will love the quaint and rustic feel your cramped underground hole. Très chic. Even Biff still talks about his new favorite ranging gob. The leather from my Vault 21 suit contains a scent of unwashed ages. Gross, okay, he says to all our visitors. But he won't let them try it on for 1 minute, dear. With most sincerity, Miss Tan. Sentinel. Hey you. What's shaking, my cool bro? You'll be happy to know that our vault is packed and coasting along. Even with those Legionnaires' bad news, we still get plenty of NCR squares down here. They are all chirpy and don't appear to mind that that Caesar is cruising for a bruising all over the place. Maybe the NCR is stronger than we thought. Don't know. You think we can trust them over Mr. House? Ooh, drama? Here it is. This is what I was looking for. I still feel clutched over what he did to our home. I mean, yeah, it's good that we got to keep part of our vault, but I can't shake the thought that one of these days he'll just push me into the open. Once he does not need us anymore. I tell you, we should have never accepted his challenge. That shuckster cheated us, I am sure. Anyway, you've heard all that before, and I just wanted to bring you a smile. Cheer up, Buttercup, I miss you. Okay. Interesting. I can steal stuff. Any of this really worth stealing? Not really. Well, locked, but I probably can't even open it if I wanted to. I know what you guys are thinking, and I know what I'm thinking too. Edie, get over here. Alright, I guess if the door's open, it doesn't matter. Okay, so if it was real life, I would close this door. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna roleplay. Roleplay just a wee bit. Oh fuck, Jesus. Sorry. I don't even know what happened. I literally just like bumped my microphone into my face, man. Okie dokie. So what's the point of this room? Is this just like a venting room or something? Or maybe it's for like the janitor? I don't know. Or just for decoration or something. Yeah, he concreted it up. I wonder if there's something down there. Or maybe what he's trying to cover up is that the vault... Yeah, the vault doors. There was like a whole vault door system down there that leads. I wonder if that's the underground tunnels that lead to camp, the fort, Caesar's Legion's fort. And that's what he was trying to block off. Because if he didn't do that, then the Legion would have an inn.
Wish I could have seen what's
I've never
inside
seen
the
so many
38.
pretty lights in my life.
There's not much special
You
in
turned
like a
around?
38.
Hey. Wish I could have seen what's inside the 38.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Almost out of caps.
Stop gambling, bro. Jeez.
Damn slots are robbery.
Morning.
Yeah, literally.
This ain't your business. Walk off and forget you saw anything.
The Legion is watching out for this woman. Go ahead and cross them, I dare you.
Shit. Look, we're just following orders. We, need to take this up with the boss.
Oh shit, this was main quest stuff.
Thank
okay.
you. They were going to kill me.
Are you alright?
I'll be fine. Eventually.
Why were the Emertas out to kill you?
I may have overheard some things at Gamora that I passed on to the NCR. That's all. Honest.
You work with the NCR? It was the Legion who sent me to protect you.
What? I only talked to Captain Curtis over at McCarran. I would never work with slavers. Honest.
So you're a spy?
No. Well, not really. I mean, I'm not listening through doors or sneaking around or anything. People talk out loud, and I just pay attention. The NCR likes to keep tabs on the activities of the families, and they pay me good caps to hang around the casinos and keep my ears open.
So, not really, kind of a spy, kind of. Dangerous work.
It isn't normally. The NCR wanted me to just gamble and listen, nothing else.
Let's talk about something else. What do you do around here?
I do odd jobs here and there, usually helping Sarah keep the vault tidy. I came to New Vegas to be a professional gambler. Too bad for me that the professional part isn't working out so good. But I love gambling, so I'm here to stay on the strip until they kick me out.
So why did the Legion want to protect you? Goodbye. Hold on, let me look at the quest. Veronica just talks to everyone. Inaccessible.
We got the message. We're going.
You'll get no trouble from me.
Hey, I just do what I'm told.
Morning.
I don't think there's going to be anything too interesting around here. So I wonder if you stay around here,
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground. So it's just, there's not... Okay, well I didn't mean to do that, but... There's not much here that's worth losing karma over. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of lost. I have no idea where I am. Okay, I kind of know where I am now.
Our victory at Nelson's a worthy story to tell in my travels.
I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm kind of lost, bro. I'm actually insane. Insanely lost. I don't know what the fuck I am. Where am I? What am I doing? So there's just an upstairs for the heck of it, like Lamau. There's upstairs. We can go upstairs if you want to, Lamau.
Morning.
You turned around?
Okay. Cool. Makes sense. Yeah, there's just stuff up there, Lamau, if you want to go up there. There's not really anything up here to see, it's just, you know, just stuff. Okay, maybe there's stuff here. Vault 21 control. Vault security. Access denied, system override. House mainframe, gotcha. Oh shit, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. So house has control over the whole vault. So there's a faction that, even though they're working for House, they don't really want to. In the sense that they might betray him for the NCR, or they're thinking of doing it.
Good to see you again.
Okay. So I can tell Vulpes that we're good there. The house always wins. I hear you knocking. Get a replacement firing mechanism from the Legion's howitzer. From the boomers. Go with the platinum chip. So this one from the boomers. I can go do that. So you got the NCR over here.
Uh-huh.
Michael Angel's sign shop.
Our guys with the monorail, back to work.
Please enjoy it.
So where is this? This is all the way at the edge. Camp McCarran is right below me. But I can't go there yet.
Hi. What can I do for you?
Where is this place?
You saw our front sign, didn't you? This is where all the beautiful signs of the Strip become a reality. It all comes from Michelangelo's imagination. We do a little work here and there too, sure, but he's the real artist.
Who's Michelangelo?
He's the reason the Strip shines like a star at night. Mike's imagined and built every sign, billboard, and light you'll see around here.
Okay, alright, gotcha. Michelangelo. But I don't know if this is in purpose, like from the developer side, or if this is in purpose from like the game, like in-universe game side. Where can I find Michelangelo?
Check out the back of the shop. He's usually working there.
Tell me again about him.
He's the reason the Strip shines like a star at night. Mike's a...
How long are you
I've
working
been
here?
here over a year now, though I'm not one to get tired for long. I plan to roam the wasteland once I'm ready. The people need light and kindness. There's too much fear and pain out there already.
Goodbye. So I don't think you can do much here, I would guess. He's back there, isn't he? Yeah, this used to be a factory. Workbench W? Ooh, auto inject stim. Anything else? Nah, just auto injects.
Oh.
Michelangelo.
Hello, I am Michelangelo. How can I... Wait. Are you here to deliver more billboard requests? Please tell me you're not a messenger on behalf of Mr. House.
Should I? Of course I act on behalf of Mr. House. Why else should I be here?
I am sorry. Meant no offense. The billboards are not ready yet. Please, I need more time, more materials.
Your failure would not, unless I could be persuaded otherwise. Spare parts, assembly, tool generators, Mr. House won't buy your excuse.
I should have known that Mr. House wouldn't have sent just anybody. Anything I might offer to, well, encourage discretion.
Have you seen the cost of pliers, duct tape, and saws lately? 300 caps.
Yeah, I imagine that it takes a lot to fill the void of such a bottomless soul. Take the caps and leave me to my sorrows.
Relax, I was kidding. That was all. What's all this fretting about, Mr. House?
You were? Really? Okay, for a moment I thought you were going to tighten my screws. Like everyone else around here.
No, I'm not here for anything like that. Who are you?
That's great to hear. Really great.
I really love that you can go down that whole line just for the experience and then for the game part of the game. And then you can just be like, yeah, I was just kidding. You don't need to give me the caps. So you can get both. You can roleplay while also just being an asshole and getting the experience.
I'm Sheldon from Vault 21. Although here I go by my artistic name, Michelangelo.
Okay, it's intentional.
So what brings you here?
In game. An artist. Rare thing to see. What's your story?
Well, not much, really. Vault 21 was my home. My dear home. I left it to explore the outside world. At first it was a marvel to behold. My inspiration flowed true, and its works caught Mr. House's attention. That's how I ended up...
Oh, shit. He's Sarah's sister. That's why. Okay, gotcha. Or, sorry, brother. Okay. Yeah, so he's the brother. He's the brother we've been hearing so much about.
In this place.
Okay. Sounds as if you don't like this place. What's wrong with it?
I feel haunted by something terrible. Working in such a huge workshop often makes me shiver. I can't even leave the strip.
So is this fear of the outside world draining your inspiration?
Yes, I think so. But please, keep quiet about it. Without inspiration, I'm as good as a tumbleweed drifting in the barren wasteland.
So you really believed it? I'm not gonna do that. Why don't you pack up and return to Vault 21?
Wouldn't that be great? No, Mr. House filled it with concrete. Only a few rooms and halls remain. My sister was able to turn them into a hotel.
Oh god, alright. Sorry, sleepiness is getting to me. You lived in Vault 21, tell me about that.
Most people don't understand what it means to grow up in a vault. Its corridors, its walls, radiate a warmth that feels safe, honest. But here, everything is huge and threatening. It's so empty that I think one of these days I'll just snap.
So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm kind of leaning towards Mr. House. Personally, I think like Mr. House is probably the best overall leader of this area, and second might be the NCR, maybe. Legion, I like how the Legion work, but unfortunately, I just can't get behind slavery, man. I just can't do it. The Legion are effective. They're strong. There's basically no, like, there's good parts to the Legion, but at the end of the day, I just can't get behind slavery, man. Do you know Doc Mitchell?
You mean Mitch? Oh, it's been ages since I've heard the name. My sister and I used to call him Mole Butt. Don't ask. That was a long time ago. Before we exchanged the warmth of our home for the thin air of the wasteland.
Like, you don't like this place. What's wrong with it?
I feel haunted by something terrible. Working in such a huge workshop often makes me shiver.
You seem to dread about hearing about Mr. House's requests. What is the problem?
It's this place. My inspiration ebbs and I don't know how to stop it. Oh, I can't feel the warmth anymore.
Makes sense. This is the guy that sent that email, man. It's a long fucking email.
Oh, what do you want?
You mentioned growing up. What's your story, Michelangelo?
Well, not much, really. Vault 21 was my home. My dear home. I left it to explore the outside world. At first it was a marvel to behold. My inspiration flowed true, and its works caught Mr. House's attention. That's how I ended up in this place.
I see you're having trouble with Mr. House's request. What's the problem?
It's this place. My inspiration...
So is that it? Interesting. I can't help him, apparently. So I literally can't do anything. So he's just kind of stuck here. Until there's a quest or something. All the signs are here. Restrooms. It's all considered stealing, so there's not really much point. Wait, did I see that right? Oh, this is a multiple wash. Oh, maybe they couldn't build urinals, so they just used the toilet model and they just copied it over? Okay. So this is a multi-person washroom. Both men and women. Interesting. Michelangelo's terminal. Sheldon Weltrub's mail. There's the one he sent to upcoming billboard requirements. I don't know if this is glitched from the game side or just like it's just not opening up. Okay. Fuck. I need to do that. Whatever. So I can't help him at all. He's just kind of stuck here until something happens. Interesting.
Can I help you?
Looking for Ambassador Crocker. Oh, actually not now, sir. She's working for the Legion, isn't she? Okay, where am I going? I'm going to the Boomers. Oh my god, I fucking love that they're called Boomers, man. This is crazy. It's just so funny.
Hello.
There may be a battle in the near future at the Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Oh shit, really? Okay. I was pretty sure they were just gonna attack anyone. Tell you, I meant the boomers have vowed to support you. I'm looking for a howitzer farmer.
You may find one in the workshop. You're a friend to the tribe, so I trust it will not find its way into the wrong hands.
It's going to. Time for me to go. Here? Oh, howitzer firing mechanism. What is this? Oh, it's just a random thing. Ooh, I can just take these? Fuck yeah. Oh, damn. Alright, I can just take this shit. I can make any rounds I want. I don't really need any rounds though, so it's okay. Actually, Veronica, do you want to take... Hold on. My combat armor and helmet? Maybe you want to wear those. No, it's max. That's okay.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Armor and helmet. Let's go. Okay. So I can TP back to the fort. Let me just save before I do that. Just in case Veronica shoots me.
By order of Caesar, all...
Agree.
True to Caesar.
That's fine. Oh, can I sell you something?
Howdy again.
Show what you got. Okay, you got caps again. I don't think there's... Unless I got dirty water to sell, I can't think of anything I wanted to sell to you. Hold up. No, you don't have anything I want. Varmint rifle, best weapon in the game. No, it's fine. You don't have anything I want. Why am I carrying this? I don't know. I just picked it up for some reason. I could probably take one of these. I don't need two of these. Give me money.
Another satisfied...
You can just... Okay, he resets his money. So I can keep stealing money from you. Alright. Let's do this. That's right, gamers. Caravan W. Okay, we'll hit the 10s. And 9. He's sitting at 20 there. So, I think what I want to do is hit an 8 here. Or maybe I hit an 8 here. Nah, they're both fine. So he can take the first round. I'm chilling with that. If I double the 8, I win the middle. But what about... So I put a 5 here. This is sitting at 23. But I don't want to do that yet. What if I double the 9? I don't want to do that yet either. Because just the kings are honestly just like such valuable cards in my opinion. So I doubled the 9, I'm sitting at 18 again. Need to start jacking out stuff. Let's take out that. 25. Okay, I'm not winning. I'm not winning the middle anymore. 15. So 23, I'm going to lose next round if I put a 5 there. So I need to jack out something. Oh. Sorry. Jack. Maybe take out the 9. I haven't activated any of my things. I kind of screwed myself, honestly. Let's take out the 25. Ah, shit. Ah, he has the advantage because he has like... Okay. Okay, let's do an offensive king. Throw a 5 down here. Throw a 7 here. And I just win. There you go. Cool. Offensive king W.
Wow, you're good.
How many caps do you have? Yeah, I took all his caps. Riz, blur. Alright, tops. I'll take the... I love the Gamora cards. I really love those. King of tops. Jack of hearts.
Give me a shout if you need anything.
Riz Lord. Let's go. Oh, she still has her weapons though. The hell? That's not fair. Replacement fire mechanism into the Legion's howitzer. I don't think I want to be doing this, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna do this. Richard DeVolpis and let him know. Ow. Ow. I'm on fire, bro. Not in a good way.
You must enter Kaisar's...
I have to go into the tent. Yeah.
Should have brought...
Wait here.
You must enter Kaisar.
Where's Edie? Okay. Edie just took the long way around. Right here.
Was there more for us to discuss?
Martina said she sold her information to Captain Curtis in the NCR. I was able to convince the Omerta thugs that crossing the Legion was unwise.
Excellent. Had you simply killed them, the Omertas would have sent another group after Martina eventually. You've saved me the trouble of coming up with a more permanent solution, and Martina is free to go about her business as usual. Well done.
Martina said she sold her information to Captain Curtis in the NCR.
I know the captain well. If you wish to be of service, go talk to him. Bear in mind that you are now responsible for guarding the secret of his true allegiance. If the NCR finds out, we'll know how that happened.
Goodbye. Alright. Take energy weapons to 90. Lockpick I probably want to take up again. Max Science W-Riz. Repair we actually... Sure, fine. It's fine. Oh my god, the best part of the game. Voracious Reader. You don't just read books, you tear into them. Damaged books you pick up become blank magazines. Whoa. Hold up. Edie when? I accidentally pressed enter too early. Edie went for a quick drink. Yeah, that's true. Damn, is the stream that delayed? No way. You don't just read books. How you doing, Vendel? How's your Saturday? You don't read books, you tear into them. Damaged books you pick up become blank magazines, which you can use to copy your existing skill magazines at workbenches. Or convert blank magazines back to books. That's sick, actually, but also... That's actually kind of sick. Spray and pray. Your attacks do much less damage to your companions, allowing you to deliberately spray in an area in reckless abandon. I understand why you would do this, but I'm okay. Nuka Chemist. You have unraveled some of the greatest mysteries of pre-war mass. There's formulas for developing special Nuka-Colas. This perk unlocks the special Nuka-Cola recipes at the workbench. Maybe, I don't know. I like Voracious Leader a little bit more. From the humble laser pistol to the mighty Gatling laser, you do plus 15% damage when you have 10% chance to critically hit with any laser weapon. Imagine getting spray and pray. I know, it's just like, I don't care about my companions, just die. If you kill a target in VADs, 20 action points will be restored upon existing VADs. So the one I'm looking at is Voracious Reader and maybe Nuka Chemist. Those are the two I'm thinking about right now. Let me just quickly review the old ones. Explorer seems so useless. Anyway, I failed a hack attempt. I never fail hack attempts. Edie dies. Edie never dies. No, that's not true. Edie never dies. Strike arms are 2 points lower. This one could be cool. Tag is useless. Meltdown causes foes killed by your plasma weapons to give off a corona of harmful energy. Yo, that's sick. Okay. Um, 50% damage against... No, that's fine. Fire-based weapons, I'm chilling. Nerd Rage is so funny, but it's okay. Okay. Math Wrath. Place logic, reducing all AP costs by 10%. I'm okay. Terrifying presence. In some conversations, you gain the ability to initiate combat while No. I'm okay. 25 more pounds of equipment. Visibly more munition. That's okay. Waste not, want not. When your energy weapons when you use energy weapons, you're likely to run more drained ammunition. You also have more efficient recycling whips. Piece of bitch. This one is pretty good actually. Toughness. I think I should stick to energy weapons build. I think the game wants me to stick to a build in general. Swift Learner. Block 6, repair 45. What is this? Wings reflect plus 5 damage threshold against energy weapons while wearing any metal armor. Plus 2 of effective eyewear. Voracious Reader is just crazy though. Blank magazines, which can use to copy your existing skill magazines at a workbench. Or Nuka Chemist. Special Nuka Colas. But like, what kind of Nuka Colas, you know? Imagine needing magazines. I don't really need them. To be fair, you're right. I don't actually need them. From the humble laser pistol to the mighty Gatling laser, plus 15 damage and 10% critical hit with any laser weapon. I might go with Laser Commander. But Meltdown is just funny. Meltdown is just funny as shit. Okay, I'm gonna go with the funny one. Meltdown is funny as shit. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And then next time, I might get the Nuka Chemist or Laser Commander.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
I don't know if I'm... Lucius.
Yes. Do you have...
Okay, never mind. I don't know if I want to do this quest. See if you can assist Captain Curtis in his operation at Cap McCarran. Install the replacement firing mechanism in the Legion's howitzer. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this. I can hear you knocking. I think I'm okay.
True to Kaiser.
True to Kaiser. I'm not really sure if I support the Legion right now.
Aw, just when the standing around was getting excited.
Okay, what am I doing?
Move along.
I'm going to Camp McCarran. Fucking CR. So real. Have a true to Kaiser. See, like, this is a little excessive, you know? You know, that's a lot of stuff. That's a little excessive. Even if you have slaves, you know, you gotta treat them better, you know? Know what I'm saying?
Awe, are you
ready? I'm ready. McCarran. So apparently McCarran's over here, even though the thing is over there. What is this? Junk door to Aerotech Office Park. I'm not going there. It's not time. That's not in my character sheet. So that tower over there is the Lucky 38, huh? That's actually kind of cool. I don't know why they don't have a south entrance. Maybe it's a gameplay addition.
Nelson's back in our
it's been a
hands.
long time.
Controlling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Imagine patrolling. Thought Mojave couldn't be me.
You know, if you were
Cracked
serving,
out junkie.
you'd probably be
All
halfway to
those
general
chems
by
make
now.
them a real bitch to take down.
Nah, I don't need anything. Scrap electronics. I'm vibing. Joe Biden, sorry. 10 years later, and that slave will have mighty legs. You know, actually, maybe that's the goal. And we're just too stupid to not see it yet. You know? We're just dummy. Thick legs. Thick thighs, for real.
I got this assignment. I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Just thought of a really bad joke, but I'm not gonna say it. 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 Alright, we're at
Nelson's
McCarran.
back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
If you want to know what the joke is, it has something to do with the fact that the Legion keeps saying that the new slave girls are very beautiful. And that's all you should need to know what my joke was.
I'm heading to Gamora next time I get some time off.
Everyone is so gambly, bro. Stop gambling. Stop doing it. It's not worth it. Bobby pin. How come some of this is considered stealing, but some of it is like, nah? Internal consistency, bro. What the hell? Ooh.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Slaves getting leg training and I didn't say it. I didn't say it. It was all Vendel. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I know who you are. I'm working for the Legion too.
Christ, keep it down. You want to blow the whole thing? We've worked years for this. But maybe it's good for you here. Shu knows about the leaks, and I'm supposed to find the spy for him. At first, I couldn't believe my luck, but since I haven't produced results, for obvious reasons, I feel him looking at me differently now. Maybe he's just thinking about putting someone else in charge. Maybe he's starting to suspect. Either way, it's bad for me. Especially once this next part goes down.
How many years have you been on this assignment?
Took me 3.5 years just to make captain. Usually takes 4, but I made sure there was an early vacancy. Caesar sees threats before they're even aware of them. He sent me long before we moved to occupy the eastern riverbank. And now all my work, all the waiting, is about to pay off.
What's the next part?
If you haven't noticed, the NCR bolsters its presence on the strip from here. Sends troopers on the monorail in shifts. The monorail lets them occupy 2 positions for the price of 1. It's a supply line that's immune to raiders and other hindrances on the ground. If someone were to cut that line, both positions would be much weaker, fragile. They know this, and they watch it like hawks. But I've been here a long time, and I've learned everything there is to know about it, and I'm going to blow up that train.
If you're gonna blow it up, what do you need my help for?
I told you. I think they're starting to suspect me. You're going to help me cast away those suspicions. You're going to put the bomb on that train. I'll be sure to be in the presence of several reliable eyewitnesses when it happens. Then, we're going to pin this on a scapegoat. I plan on disappearing after this operation. It'd be a matter of time before they trace it to me. Figured out I was a frumentarius. But with your help, maybe I can stay on after all. make plans for something grander.
The scapegoat isn't me, is it?
No, no. I wouldn't do that. Not unless I didn't have better options anyway. And I do.
Tell me
I
what
have the
you need
explosive
us to
stash
do.
in a trash can, next to the ticketing counter, along with some incriminating documents. You'll pick them up and make your way upstairs to the monorail terminal. They change the guard there at 0900 and 1800 hours. There'll be a small window where there's no one guarding the train.
I don't know if I want to do this yet. Because if I betray him, the Legion are probably not going to let me in their camp anymore. And I need to get in their camp for the platinum chip. And if I help these guys, I'm going against the NCR. I'm not going to be blamed for it, but that's like less power to the NCR. And you know the NCR, they literally don't even have any power anyway. So what do I do when I'm on the train?
Put the bomb in one of the vents inside the train on the back wall, towards the joint that connects the cars. Arm it, and get out of there. I've also left some bomb ingredients in with the explosives. You're to take those to the footlocker of Private Crenshaw. Crenshaw's a problem child. Lots of run-ins with his superiors. It'll be easy for them to believe he's working for the Legion.
Is that everything?
Report him to Colonel Shu. Do all that and we should be free and clear. Oh, and Crenshaw should be dead before you report him. Don't leave any chance for him to deny the bombings. Let's say he pulled a gun on you. I've got him on guard duty patrolling the tarmac just inside the south gate, and I reassigned the other guard, so he should be alone.
So where do I find his footlocker?
His footlocker's in the barracks in the main concourse.
I understand. I'll go and pick up the explosives.
Good. Try to plant the explosives quietly if you can. You'll make both our lives easier. But first things first. Go offer your services to Colonel Shu. Tell him you'll work independently to find the leak. He's running out of options. He'll accept as long as you don't give him a reason not to. If he doesn't, then don't be surprised if you're the new scapegoat. So don't fuck this up.
What do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Hell of a position to be in when you're working for the other side. But I have to sabotage with a light touch, or else my guilt would be obvious.
Okay, goodbye. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't understand. Well, they have urinals, urinal models. I don't understand why that washroom was so weird earlier.
What is it?
Can I use your computer? I cannot. Damn, it's all considered stealing, bro. There's no point.
Something I
Who's
can do
that?
for you?
Oh, that's Kimball.
Look who it is. I haven't had the privilege, but I'm told you've been an angel on our shoulder. What can we do for you at Camp McCarran?
How are things going for the NCR around here?
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. That's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
Where does that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the Strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river. Planning.
What challenges did the NCR face here?
Everything was going according to President Campbell's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
You seem calm, given that things are bad as they
Calm
are.
is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
I'm up for hire if you need some extra manpower on the base.
There are a lot of things I can't spare troops for right now. If you can help us, we can definitely pay you for your work. You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Any other issues?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
I could look into who's leaking the NCR intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
I bet you could make the Legion prisoner talk.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
Cat McCarran's role. What's Cat McCarran's role in the NCR operations?
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Who are the fiends?
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them, and they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
I'll go to Vault 3 and see if I can find your
That
ranger.
vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
Are things mostly quiet between here and the dam?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. It sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
Goodbye. Interesting you don't get the option to reveal who it is.
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
NCR safe house key. Okay. Where is that? Dude, I must be stupid. I have no idea who this is. Kate McCarran. God, Nipton felt like it was so long ago, man. I don't even remember what happened in Nipton. Oh yeah, Nipton is the place where the Legion completely destroyed them. Okay, I remember Nipton now. Correctional facility. Oh, right here. Okay, the safe house is right here. This was a mall or something. No, it was a casino. That's kind of cool.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
Colonel is such a weird word because, like, for the longest time, I thought it was pronounced colonel. I don't even know where I got it from. I just, like, maybe just from how it's spelled. Like, seriously, like, maybe for, like, 20 years, I thought it was pronounced colonel. And then suddenly... I got this from an anime, by the way, which is even weirder. It's not even like an... not even from school or like an English-made show or anything. I got it from an anime. It's actually pronounced colonel. You know, with like an R and shit. Like, so my whole life I thought it was colonel. Sometimes shit just slips through the cracks, I guess. Also, it's really weird. It's got to be like one of those things where it was pronounced like how it sounds, colonel, way back in the day, like maybe like 500 or way back in the day, or maybe it's like a borrowed word or something. I'm kind of interested. Maybe I should look this up. Why is colonel pronounced colonel? Colonel is pronounced like colonel due to a historical quirk in English pronunciation where the French word coronel, meaning column of soldiers, was adopted, but the pronunciation shifted to sound more like colonel, while the spelling remained colonel. So if you know anything about language, L and R are for other languages other than English. L and R are very similar sounding sounds to other people. Even though to like me, like L and R, you cannot like make two things that are. You cannot make two letters that are. Bro, my brain isn't working. Anyway, so L and R sound really different to me. But to like, if you actually L and R are actually very similar sounding letters to people who know other languages other than English. To people who grew up with other languages other than English. So it's really interesting that coronel, which is now coronel, pronounced colonel, even though the spelling remained colonel. So the R was replaced with an L in the spelling, but we still pronounce it with an R, so colonel. My ass thought it was like colonel. The word colonel entered origin. The word colonel entered English from the Middle French in the mid-16th century when the French form being coronel or coronel. French influence. The French pronunciation of colonel was similar to the English pronunciation of colonel, spelling pronunciation, while the written form of the word in English evolved to colonel. The spoken form remained the colonel pronunciation, leading to the current colonel pronunciation of colonel. It is worth noting that the Spanish word for colonel is also pronounced with colonel. Yeah. So, anyway. Random deep dives into English history. I love it. Do you need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough, and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room, and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
You object to the use of violence against prisoners of war?
Ah, tear my heart out, why don't you? Well, maybe you can find a way to play with his mind, get him out of his comfort zone. People lose their heads and say things they regret, especially if they underestimate you. This dickhead would underestimate a nuclear missile. Plenty of ways to skin a cat, as they say. Hey, what if we skinned him? Bet he wouldn't be so smug then.
Alright, let's get
That's
started.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in. Long time no see, Celus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Celus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I'm with the Legion. I'm here to kill you before you talk.
You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the NCR is paying to supplement its own incompetent soldiers.
How naive, Silas. Crypto optimi pessima. You're both slaves to Caesar's law, and you are in violation. I pose as a mercenary to get inside the walls.
No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me. I stayed alive because Caesar would have wanted it. I'm useless to him dead.
You're a danger to him alive. Your knowledge threatens him.
I've told them nothing. They've gotten nowhere. I'm a Centurion, for Christ's sake. I deserve his trust.
You've really screwed up. Kaiser's laws are absolute. He does not grant exceptions.
You have to let this go. I'll disappear. No one will ever see me again. That was always the plan in the first place.
So in addition to treason, you're also a deserter.
No, that's not what I meant. Lieutenant, this man is trying to kill me. He's not who you think he is. You don't have to do this.
You shouldn't have done that. I'm the only friend you have right now.
You've made your intentions clear. The Legion has abandoned me. I've done everything Caesar ever asked of me, and this is how I am repaid. With assassination, I ambushed countless NCR patrols and wiped them out so that our operatives could move freely. I waited for him to dispatch us for 3 days, never questioning why the headaches he complained of would hinder his ability to command.
Continue listening.
I haven't breathed a word about the officer we planted here. He continues to radio intelligence to Caesar's camp nearly every night. I've proven my loyalty. All you're doing is killing a loyal soldier. If that's Caesar's policy, then I say his empire will crumble.
If his empire falls, it'll probably be because his Centaurs are so gullible.
What? What do you mean?
You've been tricked, Silas. I'm working with the NCR. I just got you to talk.
No, you slimy bastard! Nothing I've said will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion. This camp and everyone in it will burn. Get away from me.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
You notice anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
I'm just gonna go use the washroom quickly. I'll be BRB. Alright. Alright, I'm back. Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Anyone else missing?
Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White. White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. But he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone.
See what I can find about Corporal White for you.
Word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gamora. That's a casino on the Strip. Classy place. His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin.
Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
You said there have been thefts.
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions 12 times. Nothing.
I'll keep an eye out for your missing supplies.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Let's go. Goodbye.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
So I don't really feel like we got any useful information from that guy
Shouting.
though.
Honestly, Sealess, you get free room and board. The least you could do is be a good guest.
Lieutenant, this man is an agent of the Legion on a mission to kill me.
My, we have an active imagination today, don't we?
Think about it. Is it worth the risk? You need what I know.
Well, it sounds like the two of you are becoming fast.
It'll be your head if I die, Lieutenant. You'll be disgraced.
Oh my
Nelson's
gosh, just
back in our
awkward.
hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Can I sleep in this bed? I can't. That's hilarious. Okay. Just can casually. Oh, MP confiscated goods trunk. And just, casually just sleep in prison. Let's go. I love sleeping in prison.
You ought to think about it.
Lots of folks at McCarran really appreciate.
Did the Colonel send you? I was hoping he might have changed his mind.
You look upset. What's wrong?
I know. I've been crying. Stupid. I'm supposed to be a soldier. My husband, he's a ranger, and he got murdered by a pack of fiends. Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain.
If your husband is dead, what does it matter if you get the corpse back? Seems strange the NCR wouldn't do their best to try to retrieve a fallen comrade.
Colonel says he can't spare the men to bring Esteban back home. And the
That's
fiends,
probably
they
true.
put all kinds of mines and traps around his body. Snipers, too.
How am I gonna carry a body? Okay, no one else will help you?
His best friend, Jackson, tried. Didn't even get permission from his CO, so it could have cost him a lot. But he never came back.
I'll cover your husband's body.
Mister, I'd about given up hope. But you've got to be careful. I don't want anybody else dying on my account. Esteban's body is laid out between some of the buildings, east of the Repcon headquarters. At least that's what his squad mates said. There's an NCR position just north of there. It's on the way. They should be able to tell you what the situation is. Did you start looking for Esteban?
I haven't found him yet. Interesting.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
I really hope General Oliver has a good plan if the Legion comes back.
Yo, where am I going? This place is huge. Holy crap. Where am I going right now? There is so much stuff in here.
You look like someone in need of a reliable supplier.
Got anything for sale? Shit, I have so many caps, bro. It's crazy. I don't know if there's anything I wanted to sell, though. Just the frag grenade. 5mm, clipboard. The combat armor, Mark II. Can get the helmet too if I want to, but I think I'm okay. Sniper rifle. W.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
What kind of supplies did you have in mind?
Are you implying I have some kind of secret under the table stash I only offer to certain clients? Because that could get a man in trouble.
I can be pretty resourceful. Perhaps we could work out a deal.
Now you're talking my language. I do have an expanded inventory for people I can trust. If you're willing to do a little legwork for me, I could give you access to my stash, and at a discount. Many of these items aren't available in the NCR, and you'll be hard-pressed to find them at a better price anywhere else.
That sounds good to me. What do you need done?
Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious. I can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop. You're just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me. I want to know which girl he likes.
Huh? I'll do it.
Great, let me know what he says. They're almost a straight shot north from here, up past the sharecroppers.
Remind me where Isaac is?
The gun runners are almost straight north of here, a little east. Isaac has a house in their compound.
Time for me to go. Oh, okay, so they have airplanes too. Oh, it's just a nothing door, it doesn't even open. Okay. So the boomers aren't the only people that have planes. Or am I crazy? I feel like I'm talking to too many people. I need to just go shoot something for a bit. I've been talking to too many people right now. Okay, I'll just focus on the quest then. What is this? Yeah, I go to the Gomorrah for that. Isaac, I need to increase the number of weapons and crates of munition from our previous arrangement. Things might heat up with Kaiser's Legion. Again, we like to be prepared. We need to increase the number of weapons to 25%, munitions by 50. Contreras. So the thing is, I know what he's talking about, the gun runners right here. But I just don't know, I can't really get in there, you know?
Welcome, sir, or...
Like, there's no actual way in there. Actually, maybe I could make 556 rounds. Or no. Never mind. Never mind. See, like, I can't actually even get in there. You know? I feel like I need to go shoot something, bro. I've been talking to too many people. Oh shit. I don't think this weapon's very good for shooting people, huh? Okay, I need to drink more of these. Hold on. Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. I'll just drink two. Where could I find parts for the RCW triple, or not the RCW? The triple thingy. Okay, what if I just go kill some Deathclaws? Uh-oh. Quick save. Am I gonna get myself killed? Maybe. Let's see. Where is this? Ranger Station Alpha or Golf? No. Hold on. It's right here. Safe house. Brawl Shack. Gypsum Train Yard. This is where it is. Holy shit.
I'm gonna need some meat.
No! Okay, I'm actually gonna die. Uh-oh. This was worth it. This was worth it. Edie's unconscious. This was worth it. He's like right behind me, isn't he? This was worth it. I think it's possible, as long as you just like... It's very possible. You just gotta spawn like not in the middle of all of them. Just maybe like right here in Boulder City. Why did it Boulder City? I don't know if I've been here apparently. Oh, the Gypsum Train Yard's not here, it's here. Okay. Okay, we'll teleport to the Brotherhood of Steel's safe house. And then we'll walk towards the train yard. They're so lost, they don't know what to do. Blind. Oh shit, there's another one. Deathclaw hand. Let me see, what is this? Ooh, worth a lot. Can't believe it's hitting, actually.
I'm gonna need some new...
I'm gonna need some new limbs. W Ritz. Do I need to repair the weapon already? This sucks. Can you craft repair kits, or do you just have to buy them? Why is he running away? Come this way. This way. Whoo! I probably should have just gone like a sniper or something.
I'm gonna need some new... I'm gonna need some new...
Fuck yeah. Switch the weapon type, or the ammo type. Am I out of ammo on everything? Oh, fuck. Okay, let's see. How many more are there? I'm out of ammo. Your charger pistol sucks in comparison, but you know. Got Edie just soloing everything. Let's go. I told you, I knew I could do this. It's just, I just gotta like, you know what I mean? I just gotta do it like carefully, and I can do it. No, where? The body's apparently, oh, right here. There's one over there somewhere. I literally don't see it. Oh, there it is. Why are my quest markers? Oh, okay, cool. This is the one, yeah. There's one over this way near Bitter Springs. And there's one over this way near Jacobstown. Oh, is Jacobstown where the mutants are? Joe, let's go. I actually can't wait to go there. I think it would be so fun. There's gonna be some shit over there. So I believe that's everything. I don't have any ammo. Gypsum Quarry office. Uh-oh. Very weird. Sarsaparilla, please. Oh, thank you. How much are these even worth? Not much, but whatever. Fuck it, I'll pick them up. Oh, fuck yeah.
What's up?
Talk. Okay, I'm not gonna make that joke. All right.
Ooh, got something good for me?
Help me craft something. Recycling the microfusion cells. Let's go. Homemade stems. SAC to MFC, please. How many does that make for the weapon now? Barely anything. Okay. That sucks. Okay, whatever. So what is here in the train yard? No, I can't walk on this. I can. Uh-oh. I'm encumbered, bro. Shit. I just hope they don't respawn if I sit and wait here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, we're chilling. It's like, why are the death claws protecting this place? Is there... They're just here? Question mark? Lamau? They're just here, Lamau? They're just doing shit? They're just taking a shit? That boy jiggling, look at that. Money. Should I take the whetstone? Sure, why not? Cups, it's fine. They're just here, Lamau. Okay, gotcha. Alright, understandable. We just needed to fill a place on the map. Gotcha. Sure. There's nothing here. It's just, they're just here, Lamau. Understandable. And if you want, you can just come back here and spawn in some death claws to kill. There's like catasaurs down there. Alright. Let me go sell everything that I just killed.
Welcome, sir or
Let's see. Let me see what you got. Take the meat and the nectar. Fire ant, nectar as well. I think I'm running out of energy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, cause like I didn't stream for like a long time, so I feel bad just like ending it like this, but not gonna lie, I'm running out of energy. Deathclaw eggs. Ooh, nice. And hands. The hands aren't worth that much, huh? Or they don't sell that much, at least not to this guy. Turpentine. Goodbye. Alright, I think I'm kind of running out of energy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying the game, don't get me wrong. But yeah, sometimes with these dialogue heavy games I kind of run out of energy sometimes. Surprising. Best to be played in small bursts. Also, I didn't sleep enough today, so maybe that's another issue. So.
What's up?
What's up? Dog. Why are all the dogs in this game different colored irises? You see that? It's yellow and blue. Okay, gamers. I think I'm going to call it a day here. Thanks for joining. Thanks for vibing. Lucky38 is over there. We're hanging with Veronica now.
What's up?
Talk to her. I'm sorry, it's just in my head all the time. I can't. I have some questions. Tell me about the Brotherhood.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
What's their purpose?
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission.
How'd you get to be a member?
More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No,
really?
Actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
What do you do for them?
I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair.
Do you like being a member?
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people. Even if it's from themselves, it's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes. Treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
What's the codex?
Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's axioms.
Does the Brotherhood protect people from raiders or other threats?
No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
Who is Father Elijah?
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east.
Why is the Brotherhood interested in Nevada?
It was a dam, really. We'd heard rumors it was working. Figured we could claim it, put it to use. And it may also have been partly that our elder at the time had worn out his welcome. Didn't end up mattering. We got sidetracked at Helios 1, and the NCR took the dam in the meantime. We're still after it, though. In theory.
The Brotherhood are coping in Fallout New Vegas. How do you feel about the other members?
I called them family before. That's not far off. Both the good and the bad. It's like a big, unending family reunion in that bunker. There's people you love, people you'll never speak to again, and it's always awkward when you run into someone you used to date.
Never mind. I have some questions. Ever heard of a guy called Benny?
Sure. He's one of the hotel managers on the Strip. He comes up in the news now and then. Him and the other chairmen run the Tops. It's one of the nicer hotels. Or so I hear. Elder McNamara wouldn't shell out for a passport for me, so I've actually never been to the Strip. Why do people get so cheap when they get old?
You know anything about New Vegas?
Yep, it's your typical city layout. Rich people in a gated community surrounded by extreme poverty. House gave the area around the Strip to the locals, but he has no interest in it, so he ignores it entirely. It just needs new management. I'd love to see the Brotherhood do it, but since the Codex doesn't say clean up Freeside, no one listens to me. Bunch of sticklers.
What do you think about the NCR?
I'm worried they'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. We defend our interests to the death. But there's a handful of us and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. So it's not going to end well. Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. Retreated to our bunker. Now we're afraid to even move around during the day. I was told we wouldn't be tested on this.
Any thoughts about Kaiser's Legion?
Silliest dressed band of raping, slaving marauders you'll see east of California. I'll say that. Where's that touch of old world class? Although, I hear the soldiers mount each other as much as they mount their women, so maybe they did keep a little something from the Empire. No such privilege for the women, though. Figures. So, to answer your question, they're a bunch of hypocritical jerkwads. It's a word. A lifetime supply of fancy lad snack cakes, revenge against my enemies, and world peace. In that order.
Alright, let's keep moving. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. I'll catch you guys in the next episode, whenever that is, and, yeah. Thanks for joining, thanks for vibing, and I'll catch you guys. I'm just repeating myself. Alright, I'm just gonna end the stream. What's the name? Bye-bye.